Good morning, good afternoon, everyone. It's great to be here. A big thank you first to Adam Soroka and the organizers of the Future Oil and Gas event. Thank you for inviting me to take part of this, and thank you for pulling this event together. The world and our industry are going through a lot just now. This is probably the most complex environment I have seen in my whole career, my whole 25 years in BP. This industry, our oil and gas industry, is also going through a significant transition, and events like this help us stay connected and continue pushing our boundaries of innovation. Big thank you for bringing us together and driving industry sharing and collaboration. My name is Patricia Rangel. During the past year, I have worked as a Chief Product Owner for our upstream production operations and major project portfolio. And starting on January 1st, I will be taking on a new role as the VP of Intelligent Operations in our Digital Production and Business Services organization. I am very proud and very excited to be part of the BP leadership team, the digital leadership team of our company during this transformational phase. And then I want to talk about the role that digital is playing and in our BP transformation and what we are doing to deliver this transformation at pace. So first, and I'm learning to use a clicker here, so I'm doing lots of things at the same time, so apologies if I get a bit confused. First, let me give you a bit of context about our new BP strategy so that you can understand the magnitude of the change we are going. Earlier, you may have seen our executive team presented an ambitious new strategy that will see BP changing from an international oil company to an integrated energy company. This strategy is rooted on our purpose to reimagine energy for people and our planet, and our ambition to become a net zero company by 2050 or sooner, and to help the world get there as well. So this is a significant change in our company, which is happening while the world is also going through unprecedented change. BP has been an international oil company for 111 years. And over that time, our focus has been on producing resources safely and efficiently. And we are now refocusing on delivering solutions for customers. So for us, it's actually quite important to perform while we transform. We need to continue to push and have a strong focus on performance. In this session, in particular, I will be focusing on how we are transforming one core part of our business, which is what we call our resilient and focused hydrocarbon business. And in particular, I want to discuss and I want to share some lessons on how we are using digital innovation to enable this transformation. So starting with our resilient hydrocarbon business, for the first time in our 111 years history, we are in BP bringing together all of our hydrocarbon operations together. And this will be a significant opportunity to enable sharing of experience and knowledge in a new operating model. This new operating model is focused on three key pillars or three key opportunities that we have proven in different ways across the whole organization. The first one is what we call BP Solutions, or a centralized and standardized team that will see us bringing together a resource pool, a group of experts to rapidly and effectively work on the biggest risks, the biggest opportunities for our business. We have already worked on this. We have this working already in some parts of our business. For example, in our wells organization, we are bringing together experts from many countries in a digitally enabled way to design and deliver the most challenging wells with improved safety and efficiency. We are now expanding this way of working in other areas of our business, for example, on facility turnarounds. We currently have several teams for oil and gas and one team in every refinery using different processes. And this centralization opportunity will see, starting next year, these teams coming together and into a single bigger team that will bring together the best processes and the best digital solutions to enable efficient delivery, safe and efficient delivery of turnarounds. One key advantage of this new way of working from a digital perspective we have seen is that it allows us to accelerate our journey as well from idea to scale up, because we are basically building a true DevOps model where our business SMEs are deeply integrated with our digital resources to deliver innovative digital solutions and to embed them quickly into their ways of working. They are a core part of the development team of these digital solutions that we are building. So we have a continuous innovation pipeline that is heavily, deeply owned, that will be deeply owned by our subject matter experts. The second opportunity that we see is all of our teams in production and operations will be digitally enabled. We are heavily investing to give our teams access to the highest value data in an optimized way. So when we're working in a centralized organization, we need people to have high context to our facilities. We need people to see real time what's happening in our facilities. So we will be using digitally enabled workflows to give them a structure and access to the right expertise and information at the right time. And the third opportunity is we are scaling up our application of agility across the whole organization. And by agility, or by agile, I mean small cross-functional teams working digitally in a digitally enabled way to focus on solving one problem at a time in a rapid and effective way. We have piloted this way of working in an organization. This is a way of working that has been trialed in tech industries, and digital delivery is heavily used, but we are now expanding it to organize the whole of BP for agility. This way of working has already delivered impressive results in Azerbaijan, including a more motivated workforce with an expected, we believe, 20% improvement in productivity, and a very high focus on safety and as a core value to our company. As we can see, our digital transformation has a central role in enabling this transition in BP, but to deliver value, this digital transformation needs to be integrated with the changes to our ways of working and also our ways of organizing in some cases. So the opportunity to reinvent our company has also given us the chance to integrate and optimize our digital investment. We plan to double our investment in digital to around $1.5 billion gross on average per annum out to 2025. But most importantly, we expect this integrated transformation approach to multiply the value we were expecting to receive in the past from individual digital solutions. We believe this integrated transformation approach will enable around $1 billion in net reduction of BP's operating costs by the end of 2023, and will provide access to a price of around $1 billion net in enhanced revenues by 2025. So as you can see, the magnitude, the size of this opportunity is quite significant and is very strategic for our company. In fact, we believe this investment will generate probably one of the highest returns in our investment portfolio. We think that probably through 2025, around 80% of this incremental earnings that you see on the slide here are expected to come from our resilient and profitable business. So leveraging prior investment and also leveraging new investment that are coming in the future. So this highlights not only the importance of our digital transformation, but also the importance of our hydrocarbon business. So let me just move to sharing with you a few lessons that that we have learned in our journey. BP started our digital transformation around 4 years ago, and we've learned many lessons that we're planning to systematically embed in our new operating model. Some of these learnings include, first one, we are moving from siloed tool deployments and siloed solutions to a transformation of an end-to-end value chain. This will allow our teams to be driven by a clear and measurable business mission and will help us accelerate value realization. It will also help us eliminate duplication and overlap. And most importantly, it will help us create a seamless and integrated architecture and user experience. We will stop delivering individual tools to our siloed individual tools to our organization, and we are now focused on delivering an integrated digital experience to our organization. This will be a significant change in efficiency. This will drive a significant change in efficiency to our organization. The second key learning is to focus on a holistic business transformation, not just the deployment of technology. A digital transformation, in my mind, is a people transformation. So we need to changes to our ways of working, changes to workflows, changes to organizational models. Centralization is an example. Data democratization to enable innovation at pace, at scale. Access to integrated digital solutions, change management, and a clear and agile investment framework that allows the teams to innovate at pace while focusing on value delivery. And the last one, as I mentioned before, is embedding agile ways of working, not just on digital delivery, but as a common practice across the whole company on any project that we're planning to deliver going forward. So let me move on to some of the priority opportunities we will be considering going forward in our hydrocarbon business. At the core of our hydrocarbon business, we're driving safe and efficient operations. And all of the opportunities we're highlighting on this slide will also help us drive safe improvements and, importantly as well, carbon reduction opportunities being embedded in all of these programs. These programs are heavily underpinned by digital solutions, but also require different ways of working. And together they will enable us to drive lower cash costs and increase revenue in our company. So the first one is what we're calling production management. I've been heavily involved. This is actually part of the portfolio I manage today. Across the industry, we lose revenue each year from deferred production, as most of you will probably know. And we believe there is a huge price in optimizing our end-to-end system. We want to capture as much of that deferred value as possible, deferred revenue as possible. This is one of the missions of our newly established production management collaboration center. It will have a different name in the new organization, but we're still calling it a collaboration center, which will be enabled by advanced digital solutions as a key enabler of this improvement. The teams will provide real-time integrated support to site operations teams by continuously monitoring and optimizing our facilities worldwide. They will have access to real-time digital field data, world-class simulation and optimization tools. So I'll give you a few examples in a minute, and specialized expertise. We have already tried seeing this concept. This concept is actually working really well already in our wells organization. The second business opportunity we are targeting is the refinery business improvement plans that will focus on efficiency, reliability improvements, advantage crude oils. They will leverage intelligent operations opportunities significantly and will drive commercial optimization. We will also be focusing on improving our execution of work, the efficiency of our execution of work. We will be leveraging centralized capability enabled by digital solutions as well to improve our site execution efficiency. An example of technology being used in this space is we're leveraging 3D-enabled digital twins integrated with wearable technologies to connect the site and the office worker to reduce the need for site visits. We believe there is a significant cost efficiency opportunity, but most importantly, also a significant safety opportunity by removing the need to send people to the facilities. Finally, reimagining our approach to the entire inspection program. This is an area that has transformed significantly in our industry over the past few years. But to give you a sense of scales, we have around 21 million individual locations across our business that have to be inspected. So new technology has been instrumental in transforming our inspection program. For example, using new sensing technology, we have moved from manual internal inspection of vessels to 85% of those inspections being executed with the vessel still operating. And this has reduced disruption to operations and production deferrals, and has also increased our safety performance in that space. We're also starting to use the big data we are gathering in these inspections and machine learning to target higher fine rates in our inspection campaigns. We are in the early stages of using machine processing of inspection images instead of relying just on the human eye. And we see great potential to improve accuracy and increase the processing capacity and reduce costs. So digital solutions are a key enabler and have delivered significant value already, but we need to continue to push the boundaries of technology, and we need to keep building on efficiencies to drive a resilient hydrocarbon business. Examples of the tools that we have there include our Argus system, which is a repository of operator well, including historical and real-time drilling data. Has been working for several years already and has delivered already significant benefits in our wells organization. Another great example is the implementation or the development and implementation of our Apex and Vertex system. We call this the digital twin of our production system. It has been developed in our partnership with Palantir. Apex has successfully been deployed across all of our facilities, and we are now moving to the implementation of Vertex, which is an integrated initiative that has started to expand Apex further to include the topsides facilities, targeting end-to-end system simulation, monitoring, and optimization. This end-to-end system optimization will be heavily used by our service team of experts in the production management team. We continue to push the boundaries as well as technology, and most recently you may have seen the news on our BP announcements. We had our Mad Dog production facility in the Gulf of Mexico welcome a new crew member called Spot, a robot from Boston Dynamics. Spot is performing operator rounds, which includes scanning for abnormalities, tracking of corrosion, and checking gauges. Ultimately, we are looking for robotics to help us make our facilities safer and more efficiently, and also in a way help us drive our net zero ambition. So to close the presentation, let me close with I'll leave you with a message. Enabling our digital transformation at scales requires ways of working way beyond individual digital tools. Our industry needs to continue to focus on core capabilities. We need to continue to mature our digital capabilities. And we believe that there are 3 areas we need to strengthen and focus on. First and foremost, investing on our people. We need a digitally savvy workforce and a true partnership between our business SMEs and our digital teams. The second area that I would leave you with is our focus on partnerships. We cannot deliver this ambition transformation alone. So partnerships are critical to fit in the innovation pipeline, to challenge our thinking, to drive in pace and building capability. We want these partnerships to be strategic partnerships that are collaborative and mutually beneficial. We have plenty of examples of recent partnerships that have been successful, a couple of them including Beyond Limits, a partnership with a startup company that is working at the edge of cognitive computing and is using AI-based software to codify BP's expert knowledge. Another great example is our collaboration with Microsoft, which was also recently announced. We're aligned in many ways. We both have an ambitious carbon reduction goal, and we want to decarbonize our operations and value chains through technology. We signed an agreement with Microsoft recently recognizing each other's capabilities and our ability to explore how we can collaborate to accelerate our sustainability goals and help the world decarbonize. And thirdly, the third capability that we need to focus on is a move to a business enabled by integrated platforms. away from individual tools and more towards integrated platforms. For BP, the move to single platform-based business means that we can build modular products and services on top of cloud-based platforms, which can be reused multiple times to drive integration, security, scale, and cost efficiently. This will enable higher pace, lower cost of products, and more agile innovation. So this is not just about creating new digital tools. To enable real value delivery, we need to think about integrated business transformation enabled by digitized ways of working. I'm going to leave it like that. I think I've run out of time now. I look forward to meeting some of you virtually over the next few months to continue learning from each other and to look for collaboration and partnership opportunities. I hope you enjoy the day 2 of learning and networking in future oil and gas, and thank you again for inviting me to this session.